Hello everyone, it's Dick here. Boy oh boy have I been a busy bee this summer. Lots to catch you all up on. I hope you have all had the opportunity to get away and find a dash of adventure this season for yourselves. I can't remember if I have shared this fact about myself in the past, but my passion for motorcycling is rivaled only by my obsession with hiking and mountaineering. Although my buddy Shakedown says that I am hyperbole personified, I do not exaggerate when I tell you that I have hiked thousands of miles and climbed hundreds of mountains in my lifetime.
I talked to a man who claimed he had climbed 5 mountains in his life.
Wow.
Often my gaps in posting videos to this channel is due to my time away from the things of man, walking through vast forests or up in the mountains. Access to the outdoors has provided for me and my family a landscape in which we can explore and challenge ourselves unlike any other setting. I have seen the positive impact outdoor challenges have had in my and my family's development. I am fortunate to have been able to travel frequently in the past few years, often abroad, and I am a frequent traveler on British Airways flights due to our proximity to Heathrow Airport. If you have traveled with British Airways, you too would know about their Flying Start charity, the one where the flight attendants panhandle for spare change of any denomination just before landing. Flying Start is a British Airways charity partnership with Comic Relief, aimed at helping vulnerable children and young people in the UK and around the world by supporting projects that improve education, health, and protection. It focuses on giving disadvantaged youth a better start in life through funding initiatives that create lasting positive change. If you're a motorcyclist, you are probably aware of the charity Movember. Movember is a global movement dedicated to raising awareness and funds for men's health issues, including prostate cancer, testicular cancer, mental health, and suicide prevention. They are also responsible for perfectly respectable men looking like questionable 70s leisure van drivers for the month of November. British Airways supports both Flying Start and Movember by engaging its employees and customers in fundraising activities, awareness campaigns, and donations, helping to drive impact for children's welfare and men's health through their platform and community outreach. Why am I telling you all of this? Well, I'll tell you, my socially aware and globally conscious viewers. I have learned that, led by the British Airways Engineering Graduate Program staff, British Airways, along with Flying Start and Movember, have recruited a team of engineers to take on the United Kingdom's National Three Peaks Challenge. For those of you who are unaware, the Three Peaks Challenge tasks participants to hike Great Britain's three nations' highest peaks: Ben Nevis in Scotland at 1,345 metres or 4,413 feet, Scafell Pike in England at 978 metres or 3,209 feet, and Ŵr Wyddfa, also known as Mount Snowdon in Wales, at 1,085 metres or 3,560 feet. If that weren't challenge enough, the team has to complete the challenge in 24 hours. Now, for seasoned outdoor folks, this might not sound like much of a challenge, but consider that the out and back route on Ben Nevis's pony track is roughly 16 kilometers or 10 miles long, with approximately 1,340 meters of ascent. It typically takes 7 to 9 hours to complete. Climbing Scafell Pike from Wasdale Head typically takes walkers between 3 to 6 hours for the 907 to 989 meters, or approximately 2,976 to 3,245 feet of elevation over the 9.3 kilometer or 5.8 mile round-trip hike. Walking up Ŵr Wyddfa typically takes between 5 to 8 hours to ascend and descend the 726 meters or 2,382 feet. The route is approximately 11 kilometers or 7 miles round trip. Experienced hikers might complete the trek in 5 to 6 hours. Allocating a swift 15 hours of hiking, then calculate the time and distance to reach each mountain, you can see the challenge. Ben Nevis, standing just outside of Fort William in Scotland, is 247 miles from Scafell Pike in England's Lake District. This is approximately a 5-hour car journey, notwithstanding traffic or comfort or fuel stops. And Scafell Pike is another 187 miles or a 4-hour ride from Ŵr Wyddfa. Considering all of this, you can begin to fathom the undertaking. The team's goal is to raise as much money as possible to help grow and strengthen both charities. I have contributed to the endeavor and encourage those of you with the wherewithal and like-mindedness to contribute what you can. I know the team would be grateful for your sponsorship to support this challenge and show your backing for these vital initiatives. In appreciation to organizations and corporations, the team will proudly display your company's logo and name on their banners and t-shirts throughout the event, and share your support and publicity on their professional business social media accounts to highlight your generosity. If you are inclined to donate, please follow the link in the description section of this video where you can provide your support. I have hiked the Three Peaks many times during my time in the UK, but never in 24 hours. I know the rigor each mountain demands and the mental and physical fortitude each requires. I am inspired by the team's commitment to this challenge, perhaps enough to get me out there too. Stay tuned.
If you like that video and you want to see more like them, hit like, share, and subscribe.